Long ago, in a poor village that sat by a river, there lived a 16-year-old boy named Roni. Though he wasn't exceptionally gifted or blessed with any special talents, Roni had one quality that made him truly special: an indomitable perseverance. Ever since he was little, Roni dreamed of becoming a great runner and earning a place at the district sports academy. If he could get there, he could train with the best, learn from experienced coaches, and hopefully one day compete at higher levels. More importantly, the stipend the academy provided would enable him to take care of his sick mother and help his father, whose fishing boat had fallen into disrepair. For 2 years, Roni participated in local races. He came in second, then first, then second again, always on the podium, but never quite winning. His friends began to think that he might not have what it takes to be a great runner. Some even started to tease him. But Roni didn't care what they thought. He ran every single day, come rain or shine, pushing himself to be better, driven by a quiet determination that burned brightly within him. One particularly rainy day, halfway through a race, Roni stumbled, fell, and scraped his knee. As the other boys raced ahead of him, a sob escaped his lips. Why did he keep trying? Was he really going to dedicate another year of his life to something he wasn't good at? Doubts clouded his mind, and for the first time, Roni considered giving up. Sitting dejectedly on a nearby wall, he noticed an old farmer tending to his crops. The man had a tranquil air about him. Despite his weathered appearance, there was a calmness in his eyes that seemed at odds with the storm raging around them. Drawn to the man's peaceful demeanor, Roni decided to approach him and pour out his frustrations. The farmer listened patiently, his gaze fixed on the horizon. When Roni was done, the farmer spoke. "When I was young," he began, "I wanted to become a great painter, so I worked hard to hone my skills. After several years of dedicated practice, I felt ready to showcase my talent at a national competition. However, as soon as I stepped onto the field, my hands trembled, my brush faltered, and nothing I painted seemed quite right. It became clear to me that I had reached the limits of my abilities and that I wasn't destined to be a great painter." Roni nodded, understanding the farmer's disappointment all too well. "But that experience didn't break me," the farmer continued. "Instead, it taught me a profound truth about life. You see, I had focused solely on the outcome, on whether or not I could win the competition, but I had neglected to appreciate the journey, the countless hours spent painting, the techniques I had learned, and the personal growth I had experienced along the way. Those things were valuable regardless of the competition's outcome. I realized that success wasn't just about winning a prize or achieving fame. It was about the dedication, the discipline, and the joy found in pursuing my passion." He turned to Roni, his eyes twinkling. "Just like the bamboo tree, son. You see, bamboo spends 5 years growing its roots silently underground. No one can see its progress during this time. But once the roots are strong enough, the bamboo shoots up, seemingly overnight, reaching heights of over 100 feet in just 6 weeks. The secret to its rapid growth lies in the years of tireless effort it puts in below the ground. Bamboo doesn't know how tall it will grow or where it will end up. It just keeps growing, day in and day out. And when the time is right, it bursts forth, stronger and taller than anything around it." Roni pondered the farmer's words. Could he apply them to his situation? Had he been focusing on the wrong things? The answer became clear to him. From that day forward, Roni renewed his commitment to running. He joined the district team and began training with the best runners in the area. He learned new techniques, improved his stride, and most importantly, changed his mindset. Every day he ran with a newfound focus and perseverance, ignoring those who doubted him and silencing their criticisms with his actions. At the district race, Roni ran steadily and with focus. As the other runners surged ahead of him, Roni maintained his pace, his eyes fixed on the road ahead. When the pain intensified and his lungs burned, he slowed down, matching the slower runner's pace until he could go faster again. Slowly but surely, he moved into the lead. In the final stretch, he could hear the crowd cheering. With a burst of adrenaline, Roni sprinted across the line, winning by a hair. Tears streamed down his face as he crossed the finish line. It wasn't just because he had won, but because he knew that his efforts had paid off. He had proven to himself that he could succeed if he tried hard enough. The next day, Roni returned to the farmer and told him about his victory. He had earned a place at the prestigious sports academy in the city. Over the next few years, Roni excelled at the academy, eventually turning professional and becoming one of the top runners in the country. He never forgot the old farmer and the day he shared his story. When Roni became famous, he returned to his village and built a new school and clinic. He also went to see the farmer. "I wanted to tell you that it was my own choice to keep running that made me successful. You just helped me see that I already had what it takes." The farmer smiled, his eyes twinkling. "It was your choice, son. You are the bamboo tree." The old farmer and the young boy sat together in silence for a while, each lost in thought. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Finally, the farmer spoke again. "Remember, Roni," he said, "the bamboo doesn't bend with the wind. It stands tall and endures. So be like the bamboo, my boy, and face whatever challenges may come your way." And that's the story. Every experience teaches us something valuable, so always look for the lesson in every story.